What?
And I can hear us both, which is good.
Sweet. Alright. Welcome to Adventures in Platforming, where we're going to take a look at Super Meat Boy 2.
I feel like that's not its name. I feel like I can see its name right now.
I don't think you can.
It's not actually, like, he doesn't even look like a meat boy. He just sort of looks like a sad boy.
True. So this is the new platformer from Ed McMillan, creator or designer on Super Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac, other weird stuff. And
a lot of other stuff with weird names, some of which seems to be cancelled and some of which doesn't.
And also other guy who I meant to look up what other games he'd work on and I forgot to.
Wow. Do I have to be the researcher here?
I think you do, since I'm going to be the one dying a lot.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay, we're gonna load up one of my favorite games here. Here we have
End is
Nigh.
It has to have like the problem is that the End is Nigh is a really generic name, and so it's really hard.
You got your jumping, you got your going left and right, and like always
immediately Google.
I like that the End is Nigh is a game inside the End is Nigh.
Oh shit. Oh
yes.
no! Oh,
the other guy
fuck.
is a guy named
Oh fuck!
Apparently Tyler
God, no,
Blale.
this can't be broke. Here, let me get cartridge out.
Must feel bad to be like the second one listed, the one that doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Oh no, it's still not working. Oh fuck! What am I gonna do? Fuck!
Found his personal website. I can see a bit more of what he's done. Let's see.
Dear anybody reading this,
He's been doing a lot of this apparently since high school, so this could take a while to try to find.
There was some kind of apocalypse, and all that was left was me. Well, most of me.
Commercial games.
You know, hasn't been so bad until yesterday. My favorite game
listed on something called the Basement Collection.
I think I'm gonna go out and make a friend.
That's a bunch of McMillan games. Probably some of which he's worked on. I presume he's worked with them in the past, because I don't see Original Meat Boy, Spewer Physics Platformer, Time for Cuck,
fun you'll have, me and my friend,
a dark puzzle game, Aether Exploration game, Coil Experimental, Triachnid, a physics-based spider sim.
Won't be easy.
Bizarre collection
of
objects.
I have nothing left to lose.
I blame that McMillan.
Oh, well,
I don't know who they got to do the voice acting for this, but
it's probably one of them.
Great.
Like, let's be real. Probably one of them.
Sure.
So, this is the Watchmen spin-off.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about this. Whenever I looked it up, I kept bringing up the stupid fucking Watchmen game. Because I wanted to see if they mentioned if it was going to come to Mac OS, and naturally that brought up the Watchmen game, which apparently was ported to Mac OS for some stupid fucking reason. Oh god. This game's gonna have some interesting humor, I can see.
Finishing up an email before I can devote my full attention to this.
Sure.
Yeah, this looks very Ed McMillan.
Yes. Well, kind of less gross than Binding of Isaac.
Well, yeah, I mean, Binding of Isaac is like peak Macmillan just being gross for the sake of gross. This is a little more like Meat Boy-ish.
Yeah. A little more stylish.
Everything looks like Ink Boy if he was an ink blot.
Oh, fuck.
Meat Boy, ink blot, Ink Boy. It looks a little more contentious than something like Meat Boy, though.
Oh god. Oh god. A little more
yeah,
what?
You're contentious than Meat Boy did.
Don't know if I can actually get this one yet.
I believe in you. I don't know why, but I do. That's a Metroidvania, Wheels.
Kind of.
So I was looking away when they told you why you would want these things. Why do you want these objects?
I think he's gonna make a friend out of a bunch of tumors and stuff.
That's not what friends are made of.
Well, after the apocalypse, I guess.
I don't feel like that's a good enough excuse.
Oh god. Fly with the falling platforms. Oh god. Okay.
Sounds like it's going really well for you.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Why would I believe that?
I don't know.
Even you can't choke on your lies, Wheels.
Oh crap, how do I get up there? Oh fuck.
Wow, rip.
I don't know how to get up to this one. Well, I don't even know if I have to get them all in front or anything, so... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh fuck, oh crap. Ah!
Well done. This is fine, everything's fine. So, what platformers are you playing, Wheels?
What's that?
So what platformers are you playing, Wheels?
Well, Crash, for sure.
Yeah, Bash Bandicoot.
Playing a little Risk of Rain, but I don't think that really counts as a platformer.
Weren't you going to do an episode on that? Didn't you already do one?
I did, I just haven't posted it yet.
The one I wasn't invited to.
It is platforming.
There's platforming in it.
It's true.
I think that's the phrase we would use.
It's not a major part of it.
Meanwhile, I spent part of the day playing Holy Diver.
Holy Diver.
Yes, that's the reference, yes.
Does it involve diving?
No.
Does it involve holes?
No.
Okay, and I'm very confused.
It's an NES game, like, it's made by IRAM. I want you to imagine Mega Man meets Castlevania.
Okay.
Now imagine it harder. Harder.
Okay.
Still harder.
Let's see where you're going with this.
Probably still a little harder.
Now I'm frightened.
It's really, really just obnoxiously hard. There's the Holy Diver experience. It's very well put together. It plays really well. It's ball-bustingly difficult. I game over it on the second screen.
Wow.
But at least you get infinite continues. That's good. Also, stages are named things like Stage 2 Hell of Entrails.
Ah, fuck me. God damn it.
This looks like it's going really well for you. I like the Meat Boy style wall jump. Is that the same as Meat Boy, or does it control differently?
You have to get on, latch onto these little hooks.
You don't have a free wall jump. There's just hooks.
Right. Alright, I got it.
Do you?
Oh, okay.
Why don't you see what I mean? You gotta get away. So what's your favorite game based off heavy metal wheels?
Are there any?
Brutal Legend. Holy Diver has tons of metal references. There was that game where Ozzy Osbourne was supposed to fly a dragon, but had to remove him from the license at one point.
That sounds kind of bad.
You don't, like, listen, Ozzy's Black Skies would have been classic if it came out as Ozzy's Black Skies. It came out as, like, Savage Skies, I think. It had to remove Ozzy Osbourne as the one riding the dragon.
Aww.
But I remember, goddammit. Okay, yeah, it did come out as Savage Skies. An earlier stage in its development, Savage Skies has been set for release as Ozzy's Black Skies, complete with an endorsement for Black Sabbath frontman Ozzy Osbourne. In the original concept, each of the game's three playable factions would have been led by a different Ozzy character. The game was also to feature music from Osbourne, including Crazy Train and Paranoid, as well as a track recorded specifically for the game called Black Skies. The plan was dropped for reasons including its high financial cost and misconceptions about the game that made it difficult to secure a publisher. It's weird that the developer would have fronted money to negotiate for that license without a publisher.
Yeah.
This is reminding me of just like why I'm bad at massive core platformers. Just to say it's bad, but I'm bad at it.
Oh! Got it. Okay.
So when are we doing a...
must get off this screen.
When are we doing an episode on Aladdin platformers?
Oh god, why? Don't make me do
Listen, the Genesis and SNES ones are both regarded as classics, even if the Genesis one is butt.
that. Excuse me?
The Genesis Aladdin is butt.
Oh, sorry, there must have been something in my ear. What did you say?
I'm saying the Genesis Aladdin game is butt.
Your butt.
It's a beautifully animated game that plays terribly. Let me tell you about over-animated platformers.
Prince of Persia?
That's in there, but like Prince of Persia feels more considered than a lot of other cinematic platformers. Like a bad cinematic platformer is the most miserable experience in the world.
Yeah.
But
Oh, fuck, man.
but there's two different kinds of frickin' over-animated platformer. You also have the I'm trying to think of the Mr. Nazis of the world. Basically anything put out by Ocean Interactive.
Oh god. Help me out here, what do I do? Oh god.
How would I help you? I barely understand the mechanics here. Jump gooder.
So on these
I feel like you need to jump before that thing gets in place because it adds spikes to that jump.
I'm not so sure. So, mechanics here are when you're on one of these hooks, you can jump like straight out
Up.
and you go farther, or you can jump up and not like jut out like this.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that needle is not going to be threaded when you have that like extra bit of spikes jutting out.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I need to jump on that platform and then kind of do some bizarre jump from there.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't see that happening. Just gotta make that jump before platform slots into place.
Oh, okay, that works.
I'm excited to see this.
Oh god, why? Fuck, man, fuck!
Favorite
Jesus.
Sega Saturn game, Super Tempo. Okay, it was Flying Squadron 2. So why would you even assume that building would work at this stage?
I don't know.
Glad the building came. I don't feel like you're gonna.
It's like threading a fucking needle.
Yeah, Massacre. What's your opinion on Earthworm Jim?
It's good times. Fun games. Oh, I see what I can do here.
Well, then that means you'll be happy to play Earthworm Jim 3D for a future episode.
Of course. Wait, what? Whoa. Hold on. You
You
almost caught me.
almost fell straight into that.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a very well thought out subterfuge. You just walked right into it.
Yeah. So I can't show you, like, wait a minute.
I found out that Windows 10 has a native video recording where you actually pre-record some episodes to do for this. I'll need you to help comment on them, so I'm not doing that alone.
Windows 10 is good OS, unlike High Sierra,
What the hell is High Sierra?
the next version of Mac OS. Currently, it's
I missed
Mac.
when they were cats.
No, they got rid of that. Currently, it's Mac OS Sierra, so the next one is going to be naturally Mac OS High Sierra.
They're like deserts now?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm losing my patience.
And when did it become Mac OS instead of OS 10?
They wanted to bring it into line with iOS for some stupid
Guys,
reason.
I don't think that really works. Oh well, whatever. But 10 cheetah, 10.1 puma, jaguar, panther, tiger, leopard, snow leopard, lion, mountain lion, Mavericks? I don't know what Mavericks is named after.
Pretty sure Snow Leopard was like the jumping the shark moment.
Wow.
Like if you seriously have run out of cat names where you need to use Snow Leopard, it's time.
You could have just, you know, gone full bore and just called it OS 11 at some stage, but especially after you skipped, like, Mavericks, version 10.9. Okay, so Mavericks is named after a surf spot in Northern California, apparently. Yeah, this is what I'm doing with my life, I apologize. Not that hard, but I do apologize. So yeah, I guess they're just locations now. Yosemite, El Capitan, Sierra. Yeah, is there Northern California location? Rock Formation, Yosemite National Park.
We forgot to mention this game is coming to Switch.
Yeah, I've heard that version. I like this button.
And it'll be in a nice physical package if you like as well.
Very nice that we're already building up this idea that, like, oh, your indie game can have a physical release on Switch.
Yeah. Thank you, Nicholas, or Nicholas, or however the hell you pronounce that developer's name, or publisher's name.
Listen, Nicholas is good enough that I will, like, mostly forgive Tyrone Rodriguez. previous work.
What is his previous work?
Before Nick Ellis, I think he's the one that was behind Nick Ellis. Yeah, yeah, founded by Tyrone Rodriguez. He was the mastermind behind Castlevania Order of Shadows for the Java mobile phone.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow, okay. Well, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm willing to forgive him because I like what Catlin does.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to not a platformer, but Redout for Switch and other stuff looks really cool.
When is La Mulana 2 coming out?
I don't know.
I feel like that's been in development for... Oh boy. Kickstarter in January 2014.
Oh hey, we've made it to a new type of area.
I googled La Mulana 2 release date, and Google helpfully responded 2015.
Huh?
Google, I think you might want to update that one. There's an old news article saying that it had been developed in 2016. It had been delayed to 2016. Also might not be that useful.
Oh, sweet, quick travel.
Yeah. I'll travel you quickly.
Except I don't know how to get back up there now.
Review.
Wait.
So yeah, so I guess to follow this is you're making a friend?
Essentially. Fuck, I want to get back up there.
Too bad. Did good.
Oh, you can quick travel from pressing the start menu. Okay. That's handy.
My map. Arid fields. This place looks lovely, doesn't it? Okay, that was your own dang fault. You jumped straight onto its line.
Just curious.
There are two things that a moving thing here can do. Kill you, or talk.
I like the music in this game.
I wish I could... What kind of genre are we looking at?
What's that?
What kind of music are we talking? I can't hear it.
Classical-ish music.
Nice.
I think I remember reading that it's like all public domain music.
Oh, so it's a parodious stuff.
Orchestrated.
All parodious of them. Oshabari Parodius forever with me. Oh man, this sounds like hell. Sorry, I was looking at the Wikipedia article on the Genesis Lab. In a dev's play session with Double Fine in 2014, Lewis Castle, co-founder of Westwood Studios, who later worked on The Lion King, revealed the studio had pitched a second Aladdin game that would have featured pre-rendered 3D sprites. Just missed all of the fun, every last bit. Shinji Mikami, the Capcom Aladdin game designer, said that if he had not made the SNES game, he would probably buy the Virgin game because it had a sword with better animation. A sword! They have to subject all the 3D Disney platformers for PS1. You gonna play frickin' Toy Story, Bugs Life, Emperor's New Groove, and frickin' I'm spacing on all these. That Hercules game that I think is 2.5D instead. Man, I'm just trying to remember all of these. There were a lot of them. I think there's like a Monsters Inc. game. How excited are you that Disney's children's cartoon channel aimed at young boys is showing the Smash Bros. Evo finals?
That seems... what? Huh?
You love it. It's all for you.
I'm very confused.
Too bad. All of these things.
What the fuck?
Looked at a list of like Disney games, and it's great because they're sort of like character. Goofy games. The following are based on the character Goofy. Matterhorn Screamer. Goofy's Railway Express. Disney's extremely goofy skateboarding. They're just terrified of Matterhorn Screamer. I feel like Ed McMillan has never wanted to draw anything that wasn't out of, like, a child's nightmares.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm sure that in his vast catalog you could probably find at least one game that wasn't the case, but it feels like the thing that he wants most. Too late. I'm looking at video of Disney's extremely goofy skateboarding.
Exploration can only lead to disappointment.
I feel like that's my philosophy in life. Oh man, you can pick which striped shirt that Goofy wears.
Wow.
Oh god. This was a 2001 game, what?
I didn't listen to him. I explored.
Well, now you're gonna be disappointed, so good job with that. So how do you feel about Masocore as a whole?
Feel about what?
Masocore, the sometimes given name for this subgenre of platformer.
I think a lot of them are just stupid. I'm thinking of like, I Want to Be the Guy.
Wow. Rude to my good friend Kane.
No, Kane is awesome. That game just utterly obliterates me.
Like, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. So I think
Like,
this
working as intended.
this sort of game in that subgenre is more my speed. Because it doesn't feel like it's crushing my soul. It's feeling like, okay, this is kind of hard, but it immediately shoots me back to the start of the screen.
Yeah, it can never be longer than a screen. Like, I Want to Be the Guy being a fan, like, at the time essentially a fan game and being a bit more, like, kind of the progenitor of the genre, didn't really have that kind of nicety.
Yeah. And also, Super Meat Boy was kind of nice, too.
Yeah. Like, it operated in much the same fashion, except with a less interconnected world. Over Seat Boy. That was your own dang fault, you just ran right to this place.
I really dislike these platforms with spikes on each side. Oh, fuck! Fuck. Ah, God.
So, are you watching Evo?
No, I didn't even know that was on.
I watched some of the Guilty Gear. Made Rev 2 seem more and more tempting.
Did watch the Hearthstone Spring Championships.
I really just want to punch you in the face really hard.
Speaking of card game-based things, I started playing Paper Mario Color Splash, or Color something.
Yeah, it is Color Splash.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, I've heard. The music's really good. It's really pretty. It will never be ported to anything anyone plays it on, but... Oh man, Mega Tumor. Too bad you lost the Mega Tumor.
I'm trying to get to this other blob guy over here. I
Captain Wobloid.
kind of see now how to do it, and it's just going to be absurdly stupid.
That's kind of the point. What happens if you fall in the water?
Nothing.
Good.
So you see the little hook on the floating platform on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to jump on, latch on to the left side, and, yeah. I forget if I've mentioned... I forget if I've mentioned in any episode at any point that I've been playing basically every Castlevania ever made.
I'm not sure you mentioned it in an episode.
And... well, I reached a game that's not actually a platformer, so that was interesting.
Which one?
Curse of Darkness.
Oh yeah.
It's 3D and quite good, but it's not a platformer.
No.
Like, part of the reason that it's good is that they were like, let's just, like, we don't have the budget to make platforming work. I like how you did that just so you wouldn't have to keep recollecting the Mega Tumor.
Well, smart, right?
Yeah, no.
So now I can just focus on trying to get on that damn hook. Got it.
Yeah, like, it was interesting because I had no expectations other than that, like, I liked Iga's previous attempt to... I've never finished Lament of Innocence, but I like it, and I like his previous attempts. One of us.
That is my reward for all that.
That was pointless. Like, spectacularly pointless.
That's kind of funny, though.
Yeah, no, it's good. But, sad. But like, but I had no expectations for how it would resolve. Like, there's some platforming in the Man of Innocence that's very awkward, and like the way they resolved it was to just remove every trace of platforming.
Smart.
You can jump, but there's really no purpose to doing it 99% of the time. You just wanted that one of us message again.
Just making sure there's nothing hidden here.
One of us.
I've read about all the weird secrets in Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to actually get in there and successfully get out of here in one shot. There wasn't a way to easily drop down on one of these ledges.
What is Final Fantasy 12? Where's the platform? Sorry, I'm just trying to bring in all the current events, and the last one I could think of was Zodiac Age.
That would be kind of awesome.
I don't know how that would play though, other than like probably not great. I do feel bad about that game because the immediate impulse I see from everyone responding to that game is to assume that anything they dislike about it was caused by Kawase.
Yeah, no.
And all I could think to respond with is like, the person that you are laying all of the good things about this at the feet of is also a person who, at one point in their lives, totally looked at the Vagrant story, like, weapon system and said, yes, this is good. So, you know. Like, I've got issues with that weapon system, but it's no less insane for how it is set up. Crazy how many Final Fantasy at that point. I'll cry for you just a little bit. But,
Just gave me the tip I needed.
which is?
How to easily grab corners of these things.
Which is?
If you run while ducking, when you hit the end, you'll grab onto the ledge.
That's really important and way better than jumping off.
Yeah.
Of course, the place they tell you about it is also a place where if you immediately put it into practice, you're going to get crushed by a block.
Yes.
Which is very Ed McMillan. Yeah. Like, imagine being the exec square that's like, yeah, let's put 10, 11, and 12 into development all at the same time.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong in extremely Bubsy voice? Yeah, currently FF12 started development in December of 2000. Headed by Yasumi Matsuno and FF9 director Hiroyuki Ito. Video games. They've been delayed into eternity for as long as video games have existed.
Like Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, I forgot that was coming out, but it was also because I just didn't care. Did that get delayed to 2018?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised.
Alright, I'm all done with this screen. Not even gonna try and get the thing, I think.
Look at this baby here. Oh, this is really good. When I went to Wikipedia for Ni no Kuni, it says, The Another World redirects here. For the 1991 video game, see Another World video game. I didn't realize there were this many variants of Ni no Kuni. Because there's the DS one, the Dark Genie one.
Yeah.
And there's the PS3 one, Wrath of the White Witch. There's also Hotroit Stories for mobile.
Huh. That sounds awful.
And Daiboken Monsters, also for mobile.
What the fuck?
All of the previews.
Hey, Nick Millen!
You shouldn't even pretend to be surprised.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All of the previews I've heard for Ni no Kuni 2 have been unkind to say the least.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's, I don't know, getting some rebalancing and whatnot.
I would hope
that
that like they're using that delay.
So this game is really good.
Yeah, no, it looks it. I don't have much to say because I'm not the one playing. I feel bad, but I only have so much I can do.
Well, I just hadn't said anything other than me.
Just getting mildly, like, irritated at it.
Yeah. Well, not really irritated, just it's challenging, so
Yeah.
I feel the need to swear.
It's okay. We've already sworn before.
Oh no!
In localization of Ni no Kuni, the main character was reanimated so he would bow more westernly. This looks like Massive Core meets Bullet Hell, and they're basically the same genre already, so that's terrifying. This also vaguely looks like a hellacious version of the Yellow Devil fight.
Oh, fuck that fight. Anyway.
Do you use the pause trick?
No, I don't think I've ever beaten it.
I don't want no scrubs. I've never heard that song in its proper context. I've only ever heard the Neil Cicierega remix. Which I believe mixes it together with, like, Stairway to Heaven.
Strange.
Okay, mouse moves.
This is an interesting idea here. You have to use, not that it's new or anything, but you gotta use the enemies for your platforming.
Oh my god. Mouse Moves has a Wikipedia page now, and it's just a list of all of the things that are sampled in each song. I'm really happy. Okay, so... yeah, it's Stairway to Heaven and no scrubs. Annoyed Grunt. Samples. Theme from Home Improvement. Disturbed. Down with the Sickness. Annie Lennox's No More I Love Yous. Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. Mungo Jerry's In the Summertime. MIA's Paper Flames. Korn's Freak on a Leash. Third Eye Blind Semi-Trump Light. Rammstein's Du Hast. Green Day's Basket Case.
Du Hast.
Van Halen's Running with the Devil. Miscellaneous samples from Larry King Live, The Simpsons, Austin Powers, Mario Paint, and Ace Ventura When Nature Calls.
That is best things.
It's magical. I'm surprised that you responded to Du Hast, but not the Green Day song.
Du Hast. I mean, I can sing you like the entire intro of Basket Case if you really want.
Like, who can't at this stage?
Do you have
The time
to
sing
listen
to me one That was an iconic. So how much Green Day Rock Band did you end up playing?
It all keeps adding up. My mind keeps cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? I played very little Green Day Rock Band actually.
Oh, weird.
I just have listened to a lot of Green Day.
It's a thing you do.
I've seen them
Like,
5 times.
Say what?
I've seen them 5 times live.
Nice. I know that they did like that, like triple shot of albums in like a year's time, a few years back.
And I did not like their most recent album actually.
What was that?
Revolution Radio. Not a fan.
I didn't even know they released an album recently.
Kind of boring to me. After 3 crazy albums with a variety of different styles and stuff, it's like just one style for the whole album, and it just didn't do anything for me.
Man,
It has some good songs, but,
I just read this sentence, and it's just like the most what the hell sentence. On April 18th, 2015, Green Day were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by Fall Out Boy.
It's weird.
I'm just looking at Mouth Moods. Sample lists again. Seals, Kiss from Rhodes, CNC Music Factory's Gonna Make You Sweat, Everybody Dance Now, Electric Light Orchestra's Don't Bring Me Down, Limp Bizkit's My Way, The Offspring, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, Spice Girls, Wannabe, Black Eyed Peas, Where Is the Love, Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girl, Raffi's Banana Phone, Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Al, Disturbed, Down with the Sickness Again, Lips, My Own Worst Enemy, Santana, Smooth, Kid Rock, Cowboy, Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life, George Stone's Trip Through the Grand Canyon. Seems completable, vaguely, maybe. You gonna try to reach that hook in the bottom left corner?
Yes, sir.
Figured. Dear Dinosaur, samples, The Beatles' Dear Prudence, Was Not Was, Walk the Dinosaur, opening narration from the film Super Mario Brothers. Everybody wants this dinosaur. Go, shakalaka, go, shakalaka, go. Sadly, it does not actually use the version of Walk the Dinosaur recorded specifically for the Mario Brothers movie. Goom Goom, Shakalaka Goomba. George Clinton recorded a cover of Walk the Dinosaur for the 1993 film Super Mario Brothers with slightly modified lyrics to reference the film. It is credited to George Clinton and the Goombas.
Oh, God. That movie. Why do you keep bringing up that movie?
I love that movie. Also, it fits. It's adventure and platformer.
Yeah, that's true.
The only platformer movie I can think of was that hideous Wonder Boy movie I watched a few weeks ago.
You are incorrect, sir.
Which other ones can you think of?
Came out just this past year.
Platformer movie. Still can't think of one other that came out within this past year. Like, if I think further back, I can think of like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
That's a good one.
Oh, Assassin's Creed, that was last year.
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, I know. It's not a horrible movie, but it's an easy to forget about.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, like I said, it's just an easy to forget about movie. Okay, as punishment, I'm looking at the George Clinton Goombas Walk the Dinosaur lyrics. Goom goom, aka waka waka goom. Goom goom, aka waka goomba. It wasn't like this 40 million years ago. I lit a cigarette, picked up a monkey's go to go. The sun was on fire, the sky was blue as ice. I felt the little pirates touch my bodies. That's a very timely reference when that film came out in 1993. I walk the dinosaur.
Ooh. New war point.
Oh, good.
Hey dude, that there is water. Your charred skin
what?
looks a bit chapped. Maybe you should take a dip. You dip?
I guess that's telling you can swim.
Ah, gotcha. Anyway, if you want to dive, just bear down. Jumping will kick what's left of that foot. Give it a go, Gimpy. Nice. Lovely, disgusting sound effects. What the heck? There's something up on the roof. Feed me. Yeah, I think we're gonna end things here in this water level thingy.
I was just about to start talking about Castlevania again.
Oh, you can talk
Who wouldn't love it?
quickly about Castlevania.
Oh, I was just thinking about how much I like the amount of times the theme of Simon is weaved into Castlevania 4.
Ah, yes. Castlevania 4 is a good game.
Yeah, and it's really triumphant when you get to the end of the Dracula fight, and like Dracula's low on health, and it just starts kicking into the theme of Simon. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I'm not used to this kind of game having a water level.
Yeah, it's interesting though.
Does it control okay? I would imagine it's probably fine.
It actually controls fantastic. Like,
I would hope so. It seems like the sort of thing they'd cut if they couldn't get it to work.
yeah, in general the controls are just fantastic, as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Even Binding of Isaac is a game that controls really well. Alright, this seems like a good screen to end on because it's pissing me off.
Mouth Pressure, a mashup of Queen's Under Pressure, Smash Mouth, All-Star.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Put your game on.
Go play. If I was a child of the 90s, I must know that song's lyrics by heart, or I will be executed summarily. God says relax. Frankie Goes to Hollywood's relax, and the Beach Boys got only nervous. I once looked up, I once heard that apparently a Frankie Goes to Hollywood game was a seminal game for the ZX Spectrum.
What?
Because, like, at some point, the ZX Spectrum library became a parody of itself. Frankie Goes to Hollywood video game. Check this. Thanks, Wikipedia. Developed by Denton Designs, game based on music imagery and slogans of the UK band Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Exception, Your Sinclair included a game in their list of the top 100 best Spectrum games of all time. The game puts the player in Liverpool in search for the Pleasure Dome. The player has to find and use objects and play minigames to reach the goal. The player starts the game as a simple character. To reach the Pleasure Dome, one has to become a full person. To become a full person, the 4 attributes, sex, war, love, and faith, must be filled to 99%. The attributes are boosted by completing tasks in the game. It's bizarre. During the game, a murder takes place. All the rooms the player can visit contain clues in order to find the murderer. Clues are in pairs, helping eliminate suspects. For example, you may be told the killer is an atheist, and Mr. Somebody is a regular churchgoer, so Mr. Somebody would be innocent. In theory, the game cannot be completed without making the correct accusation by returning to the room with the body. There's a large bonus of pleasure points for naming the killer. I feel so good about myself for having figured out who murdered a man.
Oh my god.
The end was nigh. That was the game. We didn't talk about it much. I apologize. It's hard to comment on that.
No, I think it visually
Yeah,
did
it
itself.
spoke for itself much better than we could.
And my save file also tells the story.
300 deaths.
In this short amount of time. In 52 minutes.
At 9% complete.
Yeah.
Seems like there's a lot of content here.
Yeah, it does seem like a big game. Like, each of those little worlds I went through was like at least 20-ish screens. So...
Huh, you'll get your money's worth.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll wrap this episode up. And I think we'll probably be back next time with Metroid Prime Dose.
You keep promising that.
And this time for real. And next time, we'll be back with Mega Man Legends 2. We'll see you then.
Oh god. You'll be playing them both at the same time.
See you then.